Hi, I'm Jim Hendricks. I'm with Salt Water Sportsman. I'm here at ICAST 2025 with Davey Brown from Okuma Fishing Tackle. And we've got some exciting new products to talk about today. Davey, what do we got?
So I'm going to talk about two different products. First, we're going to start with our brand new Tesoro Lever Drag Jigging Reel. This reel is a full machined aluminum reel designed specifically for vertical jigging as well as slow pitch fishing. It's going to come in one size. We've got a 2000 size and it comes in right and left hand, single speed, fantastic little reel. Some of the unique features it has is it's got a very light throw to it. I want to say it's right at about 100 grams. So when this thing is loaded up and you got a fish pulling and you're turning that handle, you barely have to turn that handle to get that thing going.
So slow pitch fishing has become such a big thing now, but you can't do it with just any tackle. You got to have just the right reel.
Exactly.
So what are some of the features on this reel that make it especially suited for slow pitch fishing?
Yeah, for sure. So a couple of things to make it real comfortable for the slow pitch fisherman, because you're engaged in that reel the entire day.
Right.
Is it's got a little piece right in here in the front there. It's almost like a little bit of a trigger.
I see
So
that.
when you're on the rod there and you actually put your hand in there, you got a nice comfort the entire day.
Because you're holding onto the reel the whole time.
Exactly. It's right in the palm of your hand. You want to be able to have full contact with that reel at all times. Another unique feature on that, depending on you're on the West Coast or on the East Coast, is within that reel here, you have all these little grooves. As you can see, those are carved in there.
Yeah.
And what those are 1/3 of the spool, 2/3 of the spool, and full.
Okay.
So when you're dropping down on the West Coast, when we're jigging really deep, I can tell how much line I've got left directly on the reel. And then on the outside here, we've got a little clicker knob, but on this reel, it's actually not a clicker. This is actually our spool lock knob. You put that in lock and you're gonna completely freeze up the spool.
Okay, tell me why you need that.
So what you're doing there is when you're fishing around wrecks or any of the reefs or anything else and you actually get hung up with your very valuable jig, you wanna be able to lock that down and you wanna be able to get that jig back.
Pull it out of
So
there.
what you wanna do is either sometimes break the line, or in the best case, you want to be able to straighten out that hook.
Right,
Straighten out the hook.
you can't hold it with your thumb.
You're not going to be able to hold it. The boat's maybe getting pulled away in some kind of current or anything else. You want to be able to just lock it down and really be able to just get that back out there.
Tell me why we need such a big handle. I mean, it's a little reel,
Yep.
but a big handle.
Little reel, big handle, more torque. You're going to be able to just really grind that in. And a lot of this is going to be due, like our Makaira, our land-based shark reels, is just going to be able to get a larger throw and you're really going to be able to horse that fish in.
One of the things I found too is when you hook a big fish, you got your hand back here, you're holding on, the reel handle actually becomes a place to hold on when the fish is pulling.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And the full machined aluminum handle arm as well, very strong and stable, so you can actually use it as part of your lever pulling side as well.
Yeah.
And what's unique about that long one here is actually got 2 points. So if you don't want it quite as long, you can actually remove this little plate and you can bring it in a little bit as well.
Nice.
So you might not want as much throw as you have on that longer setup. Go a little bit shorter if you like.
Right. Now, what pound tests are we fishing on here?
So depending on what coast you're on, a lot of guys are going to be fishing 20 pound, 30 pound braid. And then you can top that with whatever top shot you like. Short, long, whatever you like to do.
Okay. How much drag pressure?
You're going to put out about 46 pounds of drag out of this little dude. That's that guy there. You got a dual force drag, pull bar drag system, tremendous amount of drag, locking pin, oversized arm, big ergonomic T-bar handle design like our Makairas.
Right.
Just a fantastic, well thought out reel.
Very cool, very cool. All right, let's talk about the spinning reel that you have here at the show.
Let's do it. So the next reel here, this is our brand new Safyre Spinning Reel. Looks small here, but it comes in multiple sizes, from a 2,000 all the way up to about a 5,000 size. So if you're out here on the East Coast and you're fishing snook, redfish, anything in tight, those 2,500 to 4,000 sizes are gonna be perfect for what you're doing.
Nice.
Now it's a C40X long strand graphite fiber reel. You got a machined aluminum spool, you got an aluminum handle, a screw-in handle design, so it's not like you pull out the cap and folds down anything else. Full wind-in handle. You got a little gnarled rubber gasket on the inside there, so you don't have to back your, as you're putting on your braid, you don't have to do any kind of backing. No tape, no monofilament. You can actually tie directly to that spool.
So that screw-in handle also kind of takes any kind of slop you might have out of the reel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a full direct drive, so when you're actually fishing that thing, it's just a full straight connection.
So how much drag can you apply with this? Can you tell me?
On the real smallest size, you're at about 15 pounds, and it's going to top out well over 20 pounds.
What kind of pound test are we going to be fishing with this?
Anywhere from, if you're fishing braided line, anywhere from that 10 pound all the way up to 20, 30 pound. Plenty of capacity. 8 total ball bearings on this guy. You got 7 regular ball bearings as well as 1 anti-reverse bearing in there.
I love the little open design here too.
It's got our cyclonic flow rotor that you can really get in there. And what happens there in that actual design of that rotor, every time you turn that, it actually weeps water from the inside.
Nice.
And speaking of the weeping of the water, this particular reel features our Hydroblock gaskets.
Right.
So it's not a completely waterproof reel, but it's a very sealed reel. It's got
Very
about an IPX, about a 3 rating. I wouldn't soak it and plan on coming back the next day to grab it.
Right.
But if you're a kayak fisherman like myself, you're fishing just a couple inches off the water.
Sure.
This thing gets splashed all day. It's going to stay nice and dry.
So in saltwater, we're seeing smaller and smaller spinning reels. We got smaller diameter lines, so we can actually fish with these lightweight little spinning reels now and have a lot of fun.
Exactly. Plenty of capacity, plenty of stopping power. Really powerful with all the metal componentry to it as well.
Nice, nice. Lots to talk about here at Okuma. I'm Jim Hendricks from ICAST 2025.